What's up, guys? Here talking with you guys, Mental Monday. I got a whole bunch of things from the NCAA Championships that we are going to hit the next few weeks. And the first one is something I actually talked to you guys about maybe 3 weeks ago, right after your high school state tournament. It was working on your weakness, acknowledging weakness, having the self-awareness, say, I'm not very good at this. Let's get better at this. And I think I'm going to come at you from a slightly different perspective this time, and it's even the best guys have weaknesses. And so I'm going to pick on some of the best guys, but you should translate that to, hey man, if these guys have weaknesses and they are NCAA champions, some of them are world champions, actually all of them might be world champions, and they still have things that they can work on, obviously you should not have your ego get in the way. You should realize and have enough self-awareness to realize you probably have weaknesses also. So the first one, well, I'll just go through all three of them. Mark Hall, you saw in the third period against Zahid, needed to get one takedown, couldn't get, he had the whole period almost, couldn't get his offense going at all. Number two, Spencer Lee, got ridden out or most of the period multiple times, struggled on bottom a little bit. Number three, Dayton Fix, again, he had the whole match and he couldn't get any offense going. Couldn't figure out how to set up a shot, couldn't figure out how to get to legs. I don't believe he touched Nick Soriano's legs one time, and so when you look at those three are about as good as it gets. They're world. I think all three of them are world champions. Two of them have won NCAA titles, and so that should be a reminder to us. If those guys are so good, and that all three of those things I mentioned, those are basic skills. If you say, "Hey, wrestling, you're 8 years old. Give me some skills you need." Those three skills: getting off bottom, getting to legs. Those are skills that you learn as an 8-year-old, but now at a high level. And obviously these guys, I can guarantee you, obviously Spencer won, Dayton and Mark lost in the NCAA finals, but I can guarantee you if you say, who was that a success, all of them would say no, because the standards they have set for themselves are so high. And so again, this is just repetition of an earlier Mental Monday I did, reminding you guys that you need to get your ego out of the way, realize, have some self-awareness, what are your weaknesses? And then how do you fix those weaknesses? You got a long offseason ahead of you. And so hopefully those guys, Spencer, Dayton, Mark, they all have a long offseason ahead of them. Hopefully they can identify some of those weaknesses and say, how do I make this a little better? Because you think, hey, now if Dayton Fix can get to anybody's legs, oh man, I don't know if he's ever going to lose. If Spencer doesn't get ridden for more than 10 seconds, he did lose twice this year. So, he becomes even better. If Mark can get to Zahid's legs, maybe he beats him this time. So I think those, having enough self-awareness to realize that we as wrestlers have weaknesses, and we could get, we can always get better no matter how good we are. So that's your Mental Monday. Get that self-awareness going. Figure out what you need to work on and get to it this offseason.